This video will give you important information you need to know about operating and maintaining the John Deere 2653B trim and surrounds mower. We'll cover the location and use of the controls, proper mowing techniques, daily maintenance, and extremely important safety information that you need to know and understand before mowing with the 2653B. Be sure to watch it more than once before operating the mower. Remember, you are responsible for your own safety and the safety of those around you. Safety should be the first thing you think of when operating any machine on the golf course. Always wear your seatbelt on the 2653B or any mower with a rollover protection structure. We won't cover everything in this video that you need to know, so be sure to read the printed operator's manual before mowing for additional safety and machine operation information. The operator's manual is available in other languages, and this video DVD includes a Spanish version. We'll start with a look at the location and use of the operating controls. On the left side of the console is the indicator light, our meter module, the engine throttle lever, the mow transport lever, and below the console is the park brake lever. On the right side of the console is the cutting unit raise lower lever and the key switch. The indicator light hour meter module includes the hour meter, engine coolant temperature indicator, battery discharge and diagnostic indicator, hydraulic oil temperature indicator, glow plug light, and engine oil pressure indicator. The hour meter displays the number of hours your machine has run. The engine coolant temperature indicator will glow if engine temperature rises excessively. The battery discharge and diagnostic indicator will glow if the alternator fails to produce adequate current. Our advanced sit-on seat or SOS diagnostics flashes a code using the battery light to help you diagnose problems starting the engine. One flash followed by a short pause and 2 additional flashes indicates that the park brake switch is not activated. Lock the park brake to start the engine. 2 flashes followed by a short pause and 2 additional flashes means the back lap valve is in the back lap position. Turn off the back lap valve to start the engine. And 1 flash and a short pause followed by 3 flashes means the mow transport lever is in the mow position. Move the lever to the transport position to start the engine. To learn more about the diagnostics codes, see the code label located on the interlock module access panel or the operator's manual. The hydraulic oil temperature indicator will glow when the hydraulic oil temperature is too high. If you see this light illuminate while you are mowing, turn off the PTO, pull off the grass area, and move to a cart path, walkway, or mulch area. At idle, the oil will keep flowing through the oil cooler and lower the oil temperature. The engine oil pressure indicator illuminates when the engine oil pressure is low. If this indicator glows while the engine is running, stop the engine immediately. The glow plug illuminates when you turn your key switch to the run position. The light will go out after approximately 3 to 15 seconds. To mow, push the throttle to full and push the mow transport lever to the mow position. Push the raise lower lever forward to lower the cutting units. The cutting units will begin turning as they lower. To transport, raise the cutting units. And move the mow transport lever to the transport position to disengage the reel drive. Push the park brake lever away from you to unlock it and pull it toward you to lock it. Push the throttle lever forward to increase engine speed and back to decrease engine speed. On the right side floorboard is the forward travel pedal, and next to that, the reverse travel pedal. The back lap valve is located under the hood on the left side of the engine compartment as you sit in the seat. Directly behind the operator's seat is the fuel tank cap and the hydraulic oil reservoir fill cap. Below the seat on the right side is the seat forward-backward adjustment lever. To adjust both the standard and deluxe seats, push the lever to the left, adjust the seat forward or back, and release the lever. Next to the adjustment lever on the deluxe seat is the seat spring tension knob. Use it to adjust the seat to your weight for a comfortable ride. Turn the knob to the right or clockwise to make the seat firmer. The deluxe seat also has a seat back adjustment lever located on the left side of the seat. To adjust it, lift the lever, pull the seat back forward or backward, and then lock it in position. When working, your first line of defense against injury is wearing proper clothing for the job. Proper clothing includes heavy work shoes, long pants, safety glasses with side shields, and hearing protection. Depending on the work you are doing, you may also want to wear work gloves, a long-sleeve shirt, and sunscreen. Do a walk-around inspection before mowing. Make sure hardware is tight and guards and shields are in place and in good condition. Look under the machine for oil, fuel, or coolant leaks. Make sure all safety signs are readable. Tell the service technician if you find any missing or damaged decals. Inspect the cutting units to make sure they are in good shape. With gloves on, check the blades and bed knife for nicks or signs of wear or damage. Check the tire pressure and the condition of the tires. The operator's manual lists the recommended air pressure for each tire. Have damaged, worn, or missing parts repaired or replaced, and any needed adjustments made before mowing. Before starting the engine, open the hood and check the engine oil level to make sure it is in the safe area on the dipstick. Check the hydraulic oil level. And check the engine coolant level. If any of these fluid levels are low, top them off, or have the service technician do it before you mow. Check and clean the air intake screen, and make sure there's no grass debris in the engine compartment or on linkages and controls. Check the air restriction indicator. If the red indicator is showing, notify the service technician before mowing. Release any dust from the filter through the unloading valve, and check the fuel sediment bowl located under the seat. Sitting in the seat with your seatbelt fastened, start the engine and check the forward-reverse pedal operation. The 2653B has an ignition interlock safety system installed. For the engine to start, the park brake must be locked, the mow transport lever must be in the transport position, and the back lap valve must be off. You can start the engine either sitting in the seat or off the seat. Test the safety interlock systems before mowing. See the operator's manual for testing instructions. Notify the service technician if you find a problem. Do not operate the machine. To mow with a 2653B, fasten your seatbelt, make sure the parking brake is engaged, the forward-reverse pedals are in neutral, and the mow lever is disengaged. Move the throttle to half speed, turn the key to the run position, and wait for the glow plug indicator to go out. Then turn the key to start the engine. When the engine starts, the warning lights on the hour meter module will illuminate. Keep the engine running at half speed for 2 to 3 minutes to warm it up. Then push the throttle to full. Release the parking brake and slowly press the forward travel pedal to transport out to the course. Training is important. If you are new to operating the 2653B, practice operating in a clear, unobstructed area under direction of a qualified operator before mowing on the golf course. Always transport at moderate speeds and transport on the cart paths whenever possible. If you have to move off the cart path, proceed slowly and avoid rough ground. Be careful when driving on or crossing roadways, and never allow riders. Before you start mowing, park the mower safely off to the side. Get off the machine and walk the area you are mowing. Pick up any debris that could be thrown and injure someone, damage the cutting units, or possibly ruin the quality of cut. Note any drop-offs into bunkers or bodies of water and any embankments. Use extreme caution and allow a safe distance from water features, drop-offs, or steep bunkers when mowing. Loss of control in these areas is a major cause of injury or death. Don't take chances. John Deere has determined that the risk of rollover is low when operating the 2653B on slopes of 15 degrees or less. The risk of rollover increases as the slope angle increases. Never mow slopes greater than 25 degrees. See the operator's manual for help identifying slopes for safe operation and how to measure the angle of slopes before mowing to make sure they are not too steep for safe operation. Be careful when mowing slopes. Slow down and use extreme caution. Decrease your speed as the slope angle increases. Mow straight up and down sloped areas. Keep all movements slow and gradual and avoid starting or stopping on slopes. Keep cutting units lower to the ground on slopes to improve stability. Make sure the tires are inflated to the recommended pressure. Low tire pressure can cause the machine to become unstable on slopes. Do not mow slopes when the grass is wet. As you mow, watch the quality of cut to make sure the mower is cutting correctly. Also, pay attention to the machine and how it operates. In particular, watch for hydraulic leaks. Hot hydraulic oil will kill the grass. If you see a leak, stop mowing and move off into the deep rough. Turn off the engine and contact your supervisor or service technician. Do not attempt to locate the source of the leak. Hydraulic oil under pressure can penetrate skin. Only a trained technician should repair hydraulic leaks. After the day's mowing, there is some simple maintenance to be done. Stop safely on level ground, lower the cutting units, set the park brake, and throttle down the engine. Let the engine cool at low idle a few seconds, then turn the engine off and remove the key. When the engine is cool, open the hood and clean the radiator and oil cooler with compressed air. Water causes grass debris to cake between the cooling fins. Blow parallel to the fins to keep from damaging them, which will reduce the efficiency of the radiator. Also, blow away any debris that has collected on the machine. Decaying grass can damage components and paint. Use low-pressure water to rinse debris from the machine and cutting units. Do not use high-pressure spray, as this can force water into the bearings. After rinsing the machine, grease the reel and roller bearings. This purges water from these critical bearings. See the operator's manual for location of grease points, the specified lubricants to use, and the lubrication schedule. Fill the fuel tank before parking the machine. Fuel is extremely flammable, and vapors can be explosive. See the operator's manual for more information on handling fuel properly. New lower-emission diesel engines require better and cleaner fuels and more fuel tank and pre-screening filter maintenance than in the past. For maximum power and performance, your diesel fuel should have a minimum cetane rating of 45. With proper operation and maintenance, the 2653B will provide years of service. Always use quality John Deere OEM replacement parts and lubricants. They're made specifically for your John Deere mower. Most importantly is to remember to always operate safely. Remember, the information provided here is only an overview. Be sure to read your operator's manual before operating, servicing, or making any adjustments to the 2653B. Contact your local John Deere distributor with any questions or concerns.